Moving away from home and into a complex full of students your age is a daunting endeavor, and where and who you live with heavily influences your perception of college life and overall experience. At Cal Poly, first-year students are required to live on campus in 1 out of 6 dorms, only one of which is recently renovated. In this documentary, we will be following the stories and experiences of first years to get a better grasp on how on-campus housing is affecting students. You should get a better look inside of the freshman living experience and truly understand the shortcomings of how Cal Poly manages housing. These are their stories.
I feel very lucky to live in a Yaki 2-2 dorm, but I have friends who live in the red bricks or live in like the towers or something.
Red bricks are by far the worst, crummiest dorms. I have multiple friends in different quads in the new dorms, and that's just ridiculous how much space they have.
These are definitely like my favorite dorm rooms. They're spacious and more personal space, but the beds are still like a twin XL, kind of a big boy, so I'm not thrilled about that, but it's kind of weird when you wake up and you roll over and look into the eyes of another person. Not the like highlight of my day.
I feel like all of the dorms like it's obviously really tight in here. Like there's 3 of us living in like a little ass box. My roommates sometimes smell bad.
So basically they're taking the same space that they have for 2 people and just putting an extra bed in there and being like, this is okay, it'll work. There's jokes you can hold hands with people across the room as you're laying in bed. And they're not jokes, it's a real thing.
Like I'd say my double is the same size as a triple in maybe one of the other dorms.
Like there's just 3 people squished in, and 3 people squished in that small of a space, you can just like, it's hard to like keep everything organized.
Since we live in close quarters, people who are like pretty sick, you can get sick really quickly. A couple weeks ago, my roommate was coughing pretty bad. He would cough up phlegm and stuff, and then like a couple days later, I got hit hard with it, and I couldn't do anything. And then now, another person that's down the hall that's pretty close, he was coughing a lot, and now I think I'm getting some that he has.
Do you feel that Cal Poly has accommodated you well, like in these dorms?
I'd say in Yaki 2-2, yeah, we have a full kitchen, plenty of like bathrooms and nice showers. It's really nice. We have a working elevator.
I would definitely prefer to live in the new dorms. They have like a flat screen TV per floor just to show like who's the most sustainable.
The kitchens, I think, are a huge difference. We don't even have a toaster in our kitchen. There was like an incident, like I think a couple months ago, where like someone stole the toaster from like another dorm, and like the RA had to come and take it back.
We had asbestos for a while, which sucked, and the bathrooms are pretty bad because there's like a lot of gaps in between like the toilet. There was like liquid dripping from the ceiling. I don't think they handled it well because we were not informed at all about what was going on. Like there was literally just a sign on the wall that said, warning, this may cause cancer. And it was like kind of scary because you would walk down the hall and see these signs and be like, great, this is where I'm living.
I feel like those buildings are, like they sort of just built this new one and like left those ones to be like neglected, I suppose.
These dorms have been here forever. Like my dad was in a triple in the red bricks like 30 years ago.
What should they change? Like
No rules, I said
no
that.
rules.
No campus police, no RAs, just let it happen.
So
Let nature take its course.
If they get like some new appliances in the kitchen, that would be nice.
I just think that this should make triples be like proportionally sized, like in between a double and a quad.
Yeah, no, I think we should just get more renovations, definitely in the facilities. That'd be a huge step up in how things are dealt with here, especially in these dorms that are like over like almost like half a century old. So it's like, I feel like if we just renovate a little bit more, I think it'd be on the way up. I just hope like what I'm paying for is worth what I'm getting.
If they're making that much money off each single person that's living in the dorms for like how much we all pay for housing, they really can't just like step it up a little bit more. Like they have the funds. It's not cheap. We don't really need new dining halls. We do need like good places to live.
I do think that the university sees it as a money-making opportunity, which could be considered kind of unethical, but they don't really need to raise the prices, but they want to bring more revenue into the school. And on one hand, they're getting a lot of like new upgrades, like just like how we have Baker now and Yakitutu. They'll probably have like the new dining center.
If that was like an option for them to put the money like towards the red bricks, like getting them cleaned up, like maybe fixing them up, updating them like a little bit more, that would be awesome.
Cal Poly's lack of attention towards renovating older dorms combined with higher numbers of first years living on campus is contributing to a growing problem. The economic and environmental disparity of living conditions of newer and older dorms negatively affects first year students' individual experiences.
What'd you say?
I can't actually.
No, what'd you say earlier?
Is it cool? Gotsick's my favorite teacher. Favorite English teacher.